Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're still here 1 week later in Detroit, Michigan for our second straight Friday of baseball against these Michigan Moose, Pete. And we got to split the series. We need this win today.
We certainly do. This really is a big one as we come down. We're coming down here to the end of the season. We've got 7 games left. That includes this one. The Moose stand a fighting chance of getting to the playoffs if they are the wild card. They have a very good run differential, and like I say, but the Ramblers, on the other hand, with their negative 21 run differential, they're going to have a hard time holding that wild card. So many teams in there, just a game out or whatnot. So it's pretty tightly packed, and because of that, they have a really bad run differential. When it comes down to that, a tie will go to pretty much any other team.
Yeah. So they really need to bring it today. Tell you briefly about that last game before we move on to this one. It was lost. All right, so things started off the top of the first. Spray Bellamy versus Jeffrey Rockman, and Bellamy gets this left field home run, giving us a little bit of hope right off the bat. We thought we were moving in the right direction at least, and that puts us out ahead 1-0. But then in the bottom of the second, Jose Tremendo versus Fernando Beefy, and Tremendo's going to hit a left field RBI to tie this game up at 1 apiece. Then in the top of the fourth, 3 innings later, Corbin Huerta's turn, man. He goes, it's the center field home run, almost takes this thing out of the park onto the street back there. That one was a bomb.
Yeah, it was. So he really got a hold of that one.
Yeah, almost was a souvenir for the work crews out there on the building across the street. We've been working on this thing for over a year. Anyway, bottom of the fifth, then the Moose come back. Fred Bobbitt's turn. He hits one into right center field. Gets a double and the RBI, tying the game up at 2 apiece. And then the bottom of the next inning, this is where they go ahead. Irene Fast, it's her left center field home run. Out over the wall, makes it 3-2. They go ahead, and that's going to be the beginning of the end, Pete. Irene Fast is always dangerous.
Yeah, she is. She is. You got to be careful pitching to her, and like I say, she just got a hold of one, and you know what she can do with it.
Yep. You can tell her what you can do with it. It's the same side, bottom of the sixth, Perry Quaker. It's a center field sacrifice fly. It also be caught, but the runner comes in, gets the RBI, makes it 4-2. And in the top of the ninth, we kept it close. Marcus Murillo versus Charlie Brest, and Murillo's going to hit a sacrifice center field fly ball of his own. Gets the runner in, makes it 1 point in the top of the ninth, but it was just a little bit too late. Still on that same side, Maximiliano LeBlanc's going to ground out to Nacho Crisp at shortstop to throw over to first base. And like we were saying after the last game, Pete, it was a close loss. I mean, it was actually a very good game.
Yeah, it was. The guys played really well. Unfortunately, they just, again, it was that offense. Normally, it's weird how the Ramblers can explode one game and then go at the next couple of games and just struggle to put things together. So I kept hoping that there would be that inning where they would finally start getting to Rockman, who wasn't having a great game. But yeah, it just wound up being whose offense was better than whose on that given day, and it turned out it was the Moose's.
Yep. And you can see in the lower bottom corner of the screen, their Central Division standings now. Our Ramblers are in second place. We're just a game behind these Moose. A win evens us back up again. We need Wildcats a game and a half back, so we're battling them as well. It's a tightly contested division, but that's going to bring us to today's game. It's regular season game 31 of 38. We're coming down the home stretch, Pete. It's the 16-14 Ramblers ahead of the 17-13 Moose. We are going to be putting our left-hander on the mound for his first road game. It's Mitch Berry. Known mostly for his accuracy. He's also got good junk and velocity, and he's a rally stopper. He's got a 1-0 record. So far, the Utah natives doing well for us. He's got a 3.21 ERA and a 0.93 WHIP.
Yes, sir. And backing him up, hopefully helping to bring him another win, make it 2-0, is the locked-in Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's got the good power, good ability to connect, and pretty good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 321 with 9 home runs. He's just behind Swindle Heath and Corbin Huerta with 10. And they're in second place in the league for most home runs. So,
yeah.
So we got 3 players hitting almost 10 home runs. Swindle Heath, like I just talked about, the left fielder with good power, pretty good ability to connect at home plate and about average speed on the base paths, hitting 394 with those 10 home runs I talked about. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, who has pretty much been hot since the midpoint of the season, seems to be cooling off a little bit, but he's got about average power. He's got good ability to connect at home plate, but less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 364 with 4 home runs.
All right. They're going to be putting their starter on the mound, Sancha Silvio. Sancha, the right-hander, known mostly for her accuracy, also has very good velocity and good junk as well. But she's a wild thing. She's got a 1-1 even record with a 4.65 ERA and a 1.55 WHIP, so she's going to be careful to try not to make it a losing record.
That's true, and those people who are backing her up, trying to help her do that. The locked-in Nacho Crisp, the shortstop, with better than average power. About average ability to connect, better than average speed on the base paths. He's in 261 with 7 home runs. Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, with good power, and then about a little bit less than average ability to connect at home plate. About average speed on the base paths, in 277 with 5 home runs. And the biggest reason that the Moose are winning right now is Charlie Best, their relief pitcher, who's got good power. good velocity. Good junk and good accuracy. He's got a 2.13 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. And he made a brief appearance in the last game. And like Tommy pointed out, the Ramblers almost got to him. I think they even put a run on him and raised his ERA a little bit. But yeah, he's a guy you really don't want to see toward the end of the game because he's a pretty good shutdown relief pitcher.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to have our work cut out for us. This is not going to be an easy game tonight.
Nope.
All right.
Not at all.
Let's get the lineup for the assistant coach looking like this. Coachy puts Swindle Heath batting first. It's going to be good to have Swindle back in the game, Pete. He was out since he had that injury several games back, so we need Swindle's offense as well as his fielding out in left field. He's going to bat first. Right behind him, the locked-in Spray Bellamy will bat second and play third base. A designated hitter, Corbin Huerta, will bat third. Corbin's always good on the offense. And batting cleanup number 4, Kid Paul. Kid Paul will be in center field. Batting fifth, Marcus Murillo at second base, who's got his contact against right-handers working for him today. Batting sixth, Noah McLean at shortstop. And at first base, John Contreras will be playing first base. And batting seventh. Batting eighth, Maximiliano LeBlanc, who will be catching. And Rico Reeves out in right field, batting ninth. We will have Mitch Berry on the mound, as I said before. The rally stopper, throwing his forefinger, his 2-finger, and mixing it up with a curveball and a changeup. And Pete, why don't you give us the lineup for those Moose?
I will try. The Moose are going to lead off with Nacho Crisp at shortstop, batting first. Irene Fast batting second, playing right field. Hieronymus Jackson batting third, playing center field. Harry Quaker, the designated hitter, will be hitting fourth. Rip Dingers, the third baseman, batting fifth. Fred Bobbitt at second base, batting sixth. Rhodes, the catcher, batting seventh. Martinez, the first baseman, batting eighth. And Swiner, the left fielder, batting ninth. And Sancha Silvio, starting pitcher. All right, so we're getting ready to kick this one off. And the 3 top players are going to meet at home plate. All right, so as we get ready to head into the top of the first, Swindle, Heath, Spray, Bellamy, and Corbin here are going to get a first look at Sancha Silvio, who's taking the bump with a 4.65 ERA.
Righto.
Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit, favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack hitting 394 with 10 home runs, 20 RBIs.
Sancha Silvio gets their first signal, winds up tosses. This game's underway. It's an early swing strike. 0 the count. Pressure's up already with Swindle Heat at the plate. 2 quick strikes. He's got him in a deep hole. Third pitch is on the inside corner. It's a hard liner in the center field, but that's going to be caught by Hieronymus Jackson, who runs it down for the first down.
Yep, 1 up, 1 down. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is locked in and fit. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting 321 with 9 home runs, 16 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. There's a shot into left center field, and the center fielder is there. Hieronymus Jackson is camped out underneath it. He'll make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Corbin Huerta.
Well,
Huerta.
we need to get more pitches, but 2 big hits, though, out in the deep outfield. Corbin Huerta, 455 on the season. Takes first pitch inside ball 1. 10 home runs. Silvio goes out of ball 2. Good patience, good eye. 26 RBIs. There's a liner in right field, but that's going to be... Oh! Irene Fast reaches down, makes that catch for the third out. 3 up, 3 down.
off the shoe tops. As we head into the bottom of the first, it's Nacho Crisp, Irene Fast, and Hieronymus Jackson going to get a first look at Mitch Berry, who's taking a bump with a 3.21. No score as of yet. Nacho Crisp, the shortstop, locked in and fit. He's a distractor, hitting 261 with 7 home runs, 24 RBI. Mitch Berry on the mound, going to make his first pitch. Outside for a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now. There's a shot that's going to get into center field, and Kid Paul will pick it up and throw it in quickly, but a single for Nacho Crisp. 1 out with no outs. In steps the dangerous Irene Fast. She's locked in and fit. She's a first pitch prayer. She's hitting 264 with 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. Nacho Crisp, a distractor over at first base. There's a roller that's going to get into left field. Swindle Heath will pick it up and make the throw in to Noah McLean. It's short. So runners at first and second with no outs, and in steps Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's hitting 277. 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. And that distractor back there at second base in the form of Nacho Crisp. Opposing pitcher suffers -20 accuracy. So the first pitch is low, ball 1. So that distractor is, while on first or second, the next base is open, the opposing pitcher suffers a -20 in accuracy. That one's fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Runners at first and second. Berry in a little bit of a situation here in the first inning. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, no. There's a shot into center field. Kid Paul is there. He's going to make the catch and the quick throw in and throw to third, and they're not going to get Nacho Crisp. So 1 out and runners at the corners now, and in steps Perry Quaker, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a clutch player, hitting 289 with 5 home runs and 18 RBIs. +5 skills when pressure is high. The effect is doubled when pressure is extreme.
Jeez.
First pitch is high. Oh, well, it's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first, and they're going to pick off Irene Fast. And they're going to chase her down and make the tag.
All right.
So a pickoff of Irene Fast over first base. So 2 outs now with a runner at third. Perry Quaker behind in the count 0-1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Berry going to get out of some trouble here. There's a foul along the first baseline, and that'll put Perry Quaker behind in the count 1-2. That one's fouled off as well. Out of play along the first base side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Berry throwing. That one's fouled off as well. Mitch Berry going to throw his 13th pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Perry Quaker, the designated hitter. There's a shot that's going to get into the gap in right center, and Repo Reeves is on it. He's going to pick it up and make the throw into the cutoff over to second base, but Perry Quaker pulls into second with a double. So the Moose are on the board 1-0. There's 2 outs. Runner at second base. Rip Dingers steps in. He's tense but fit. He's got power versus left-handed pitching. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting 252 with 7 home runs, 14 RBIs. The first pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's a swing and a miss, strike 1. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Perry Quaker at second does not have a lot of speed. That one's fouled straight back over the backstop, out of play. So he's Diggers now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, just low. And that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mitch Berry throwing his 18th pitch.
Oh, come
Outside
on.
ball 3. 3-2 now to Rip Dingers. Big pitch right here. Oh, he misses on the inside corner for ball 4. Rip Dingers at first. Perry Quaker at second, and in steps Fred Bobbitt, the second baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a sprinter. He's hitting 250 with 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Mitch Berry known as a rally stopper. First pitch gets enough of that to foul it straight back, strike 1. +10 velocity, +10 chunk, +10 accuracy for Mitch Berry, ball 1. When pitching with at least 2 runners on base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Really?
That was low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Fred Bobbitt, the Moose third baseman. So we got a miss, strike 2. That evens the count up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barry's going to deliver his 23rd, 24th. That's going to be roll foul along the third base side. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And down goes Rip Dingers. So we're going to head into the top of the second. It is Moose 1, Ramblers nothing. Kid Paul, Marcus Murillo, and Noah McLean get a first look at Sancho Silvio, who threw 7 pitches in the first inning. Our ERA's at a 4.5. Kid Paul, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's an RBI hero, hitting 365 with 6 home runs. Now it's outside. Oh, in there for a call strike, 15 RBIs. No. There's a shot into left center field. The center fielder is there. It's actually more center field than anything. And Hieronymus Jackson will make the catch for the first out. I think he's made most of the outs so far in this game. Marcus Murillo stepping in.
Yeah, he has been frustrating. 1 out. First one misses high ball, 1-1-0. Marcus Murillo, 364, I believe. There's a hard liner, and that gets past the diving second baseman for right field. Pete, I think that's our first hit, isn't it?
It is. That is our first hit. A single by Marcus Murillo in the second inning. So 1 out with 1 out. Noah McLean, the shortstop, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting 447 with 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. There's a shot. That's going to get into right field. So runners at first and second with 1 out. Of course, these 2 runners are not our fastest runners. So in steps John Contreras.
All right, Johnny C, 143. Base rounder for he's on. 1 out, 2 on. First one outside corner, strike 1. 1 home run, 1 RBI in the season. Oh, late swing, strike 2. 0-2. She's got him in a hole. Bottom of the second, it's a 1-0 Moose lead. That one is outside. Right now, it's 1-2. Come. There's a late swing foul off the ground. Still 1-2. John Contreras hanging in there. Another foul off the ground. They keep getting new balls for him. Still 1-2. Outside ball, 2, good patience. Even things up to 2 apiece. Getting that pitch count up. Oh, there's a foul off the plate. He's still hanging in there, Pete. This is good. Oh! He checked out a pitch that was high and out.
Oh, okay. Well, Contreras goes down. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Favors the low pitch. He's hitting 338 with 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. There's a hot smash to the second baseman. He'll make the throw over to first for the 3rd out, and they'll clean it up. We're going to head into the bottom of the second. It's still Moose 1, Ramblers nothing. Roman Rhodes, Lionel Martinez, and Buck Swiner are going to get a first look at Mitch Berry, who threw 25 pitches, racked up a strikeout, gave up a walk and 3 hits in his half of the first inning.
All right, Roman. It's a second inning pitching. It's a 26th pitch to start things off. Mitch Berry. It was a long first inning, Pete. Here we are in the bottom of the second. I don't know how long he's going to be able to go in this game. First pitch was anticipated, the curve, but it missed. We're even now. It's 1-0 the count. The tough out rally stopper, Roman Rhodes, power hitter. Takes 2 balls outside. Yeah, I was having a hard time kind of dialing it in a little bit there. He's not a great contact hitter. That's a good thing going. So if we get some movement on, he breaks his bat on a foul ball first base line. We're at 2-1 now. To Roman Rhodes, catching for Detroit. That one's right in there. It's deep to left center field. Kid Paul is running over, but Swindle Heath's going to call him off and make that grab, Pete. Way to go, Swindle. Good to see you back in the game, sir. Now it's Lionel Martinez, 239, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Mostly a power hitter. About middle of the road there. He's pinch perfect, though. Good contact hitter as well. So I got to be careful with the first one right in there for a strike. Oh, on the count. Martinez playing first base for Detroit here today. We've got a 1-0 lead. We're going to try and add to it here. Mitch Berry's going to try and keep him out the bag. He's doing a good job so far. 0-2. He's doing much better this inning than he did the last inning. Third pitch. Curve just misses inside. 1-2 the count. We have yet to see Martinez swing the bat. 33rd pitch by Mitch Berry. Number 49 gets a signal from Maximilian LeBlanc. Winds up, tosses. Fouls that back up here. The broadcast booth still at 1-2. I have a hard time getting around Lionel Martinez. Oh, he checks on that rising fastball. It's a good pitch, but he doesn't chase. We're knotted up now at 2 apiece. Low and in, fouled back off the net. Boy, he's just getting the pitch count up again like it was last day. Still 2 apiece. There's one on the ground. Oh, and John Contreras couldn't reach it. Foul ball, still 2 apiece. 37th pitch. There's the one into center field. After driving up the pitch count, Kid Paul scoops it up with the ground, throws it back in. We got one on now with one out. And that's going to bring the left fielder, Buck Swina, volatile hitter, mostly power hitter. Contact. Get a slower damage runner at first base. One out. Ground ball in the infield gets that double play. Instead, it's a hard liner first base foul, 0-1 the count. That one's in it for strike. Now he wants to see if he can get another one in there. Hard foul ball towards his own dugout off the post. Still 0-2. Oh, and it's a deep bomb to center field, and it looks like it's going to be out. It's off the house there that holds the camera. The 2-1 bomb goes 440 feet. It's his fourth home run and 13th RBI of the season. They tack two more on, Pete, and they got their thumb on us. And now it's Nacho Crisp. Nacho Crisp, 1 for 1 of the day, locked in, power hitter, contact, distractor, shortstop for the Moose. Checks the first one, for strike, 0-1. Outfield's going to go deep after they just came shallow. And they came in. He's going to throw it over to first and not get him in time. But you never know, you never know. So that's where we are. All right, Irene Fast. I'm sorry. We got a faster damage runner at first base, one out. Tense Mitch Berry now is losing accuracy.
It's thrown 43 pitches. He's not even out of the second inning. He's only got one out in the second inning.
Yeah. First one in for strike, 0 on the count. We're hoping for that double play ball on the ground. Get that grounder. There it is on the ground to McLean, who's going to go to second for one. And he runs it out at first. There was a bit of a pause for some reason, which I don't know. Eronimus Jackson 0 for 1. Fast runner at first base. Our catcher doesn't have the best arm. First pitch in there for strike, 0 on the count. Now safety off. Goes to first base. Gets her dirty. Way to go there. And Eronimus Jackson, a big power hitter. There's the run, and he throws to the wrong base. Thinking of something else. Throws the first. She didn't come back. Big surprise. There's 2 outs. You just need 1 left. Let's get past him. That ball misses. Outfield's going to go deep now, just in case it's hit deep. And it is hit deep to right field. Hopefully going foul. Caught at the foul line. Well, ready to go, Repo Reeves. Wow.
Yes, sir. When we're heading into the top of the third, it's the Ramblers, no runs on 2 hits. The Moose, 3 runs on 6 hits. Repo Reeves first at bat. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1. Sancho Silvio at 21 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, is neutral and fit, hitting .384 with 3 home runs and 15 RBIs. Ramblers in a bad position, down by 3 already.
They are. First pitch somehow makes it in for a strike. 0 on the count. I don't know. Same up from the other night. That one misses. We're even out 1 apiece. And it's an easy pop up in the infield. Waving it off to second baseman. Fred Bobbitt makes the catch.
1 out, nobody on. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Heath favors that outside pitch. He's known as a big hack. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's ripped into right field on the fly, and Irene Fast will make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
Oh, Pete. Okay, well, Spray. I don't know what to say about these. And for ball 1, it's like, what's happening here? 1-0 the count, Spray. 2-0 the count, good patience. Here comes the pitch, the big hack. 2-0. Right down the late swing, foul ball. First base line, 2-1 the count, Spray. Low and in, ball 3, good patience. Hitter's pitch now to the big hack. Big power hitter. Somehow makes a strike. I don't know, 3-2 full count. It catches him inside. That's on the ground. And Nacho Crisp throws over the first. 3 up, 3 down.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the third. It's still Moose 3, Ramblers nothing. Perry Quaker 1 for 1 with a double. Rip Dingers with a walk. Fred Bobbitt 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Mitch Berry at 49 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 4.50. Perry Quaker, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. Started the scoring in the first inning. with an RBI double. Mitch Berry looking in, delivers. There's a roller to Contreras, who's going to take it himself and step on first for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Rip Dingers, the third baseman. He's tense but fit. He's walked his first time up. He's got power versus left-handed pitching, and he favors the low pitch. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Mitch Berry tense, throwing his 54th pitch. That one's ripped foul. That evens, no, 52nd pitch. That evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a roller to Contreras that's going to get past him into right field. Repo Reeves will pick it up, make the throw to the Mario, the second baseman, who'll throw it to. All right. So runner at first base was 1 out, and in steps Fred Bobbitt, the second baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He's known as a sprinter. So 1 out with 1 on. Fred Bobbitt stepping into the plate, fouls that one off into the dugout along the third base side. Bobbitt playing second base for the Moose today. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third, Moose 3, Ramblers nothing. That's in there for a called strike. Fred Bobbitt now behind in the count, 1-2. Berry delivers, and there's a roller, but that's going to be foul along the third base side. So Bobbitt will get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Fred Bobbitt. 2 outs now with a runner at first base, and then steps Roman Rhodes, the catcher. He's a tough out. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 on, 2 outs. Roman Rhodes, the catcher, step off of the bag. Mitch Berry steps off of the rubber, and the runner is back. First pitch to Rhodes is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Berry throwing his 61st pitch. It's a roller. Oh, we didn't need to go to second. Oh, that's so dumb. Mitch Berry picked up, spun around, threw to second, and no, McLean didn't field the ball. So everybody's safe with 2 outs. All he needed to do was go to first. Lionel Martinez is in. I don't know what he did so far. 1 swing and a miss, strike 2. Now Martinez, the first baseman, in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and miss, strike 3. Down goes Martinez. And that'll be the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 4th. It's still Moose 3, Ramblers nothing. Corbin Huerta 0 for 1. Kid Paul 0 for 1. Marcus Murillo 1 for 1. Sanchez Silvio at 32 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Her ERA is at a 4.24. Corbin Huerta, the designated hitter, is 0 for 1 today. Huerta with 10 home runs on the season trails the league leader by 1. First pitch is fouled off. Strike 1. That one's a low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That catches the outside corner. Increase the error in pitch location. Okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to, that's over the outside corner for called 3rd strike. And down goes Corbin Huerta. In steps Kid Paul.
Well, you don't swing, they'll strike you out. 0-1 on the day. And it's a fly ball, but it's not going to be far enough, Pete. That's going to be caught in right center field, waving it off as a right fielder. Irene Fast, 2 down.
Yeah. 2 up, 2 down. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single. So far, one of the only 2 Ramblers to reach base. That one's in it for a called strike, strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's lifted into center field. Is it going to drop? No, a sliding catch by Hieronymus Jackson for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. It's Moose 3, Ramblers nothing. Buck Swiner 1 for 1 with a home run. Nacho Crisp 2 for 2, and Irene Fast 1 for 2. Mitch Berry at 64 pitches with 3 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 7 hits. Buck Swiner.
Oh boy,
Mitch Berry owes this guy. He owes him.
We can't get the run. We can't get the run. Swiner 1 for 1, the home run. Check swing, strike 1, 0 in the count. Tense Mitch Berry hanging in there. Throw his 66th pitch. Cha. Foul ball, third base line. Scouganier. Outfield going to fade deep just in case, but he's got him in a good hole. Even get him swinging at garbage. Hey, gets a breaker. Check swing, strike 3. Way to go, Mitch. Mitch needed that one, Pete, to get his confidence back.
Yep.
All right, Nacho Crisp 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Dangerous batter. Locked in against the tense Mitch Berry, who gets a strike. Though nothing but strikes thus far. 0-1 to count. 69th pitch. Here in the bottom of the fourth. 3-zip Muse. Swings and misses strike 2. Mitch Berry looking all of a sudden like a different man on the mound this evening. Beautiful evening in Detroit. Fouls that back. Souvenir on the third base line. We're still at 0-2. 1 out. There's one on the ground to spray Bellamy. He's going to pick it up. 1 pump throw over to first to make the easy out. 2 up, 2 down. People looking good so far.
Yep.
And now it's going to bring in Irene fast 1 for 2 with a single. She's also a good power hitter, looking locked in, looking for that first pitch to be a good one. And it is. And she goes deep to left field, and it is off the wall. Oh my gosh, Kid Paul tries to get it, misses. She's going to run it for third for the triple, Pete. With 2 outs, she gets on third.
Yep.
All right, we're going to get past Hieronymus. We are going to do it, my man. Oh, no, we're not. That's gone. Wow. Upstairs into the bullpen. Another multiple run home run. And I don't know what we need to do differently. It goes 408 feet. It's
well, I think you need a new partner because since this losing streak started, I'm the one giving up all the runs. It's like every other pitch is going over the wall.
A bit of an exaggeration, but all right, 1 for 2. Quaker dives out of the way of that pitch. 75th pitch coming up right here. That's in the center field. There's another hit. And we just need that one more out. We just need one out to get out of the 4th inning. It's a 5-0 Moose lead. And Rip Dingers is the guy, Pete. We're going to put Rip Dingers down. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. I don't think he's going to go deep, though, because Rip can really crack it.
I can't.
First one's in there for strike 0-1 the count. 77th pitch by Mitch Berry. Curveball fouled back to first base line. Souvenir 0-2. 1 more to go. This is where they hurt us. Foul ball third base line. 0-2. Hard one to left field. It's back far to the wall. Swindle Heath is waving it off at the... Oh! Another multiple run home run. An arcer. 370. I thought he had that. That's Dinger's 8th home run and 60th RBI this season. And this game's a blowout. Oh. And it's still early. Fred Bobbitt 0 for 2. Oh my gosh, 7-0 in the 4th. Mitch Berry is rattled. He gets a strike in there. All right, Mitch, let's pull this back, man. Regains it. Keep your ERA down. Oh, it's one back far to the wall. Another one. They are just ringing up Mitch Berry, Pete. He's the wrong choice for this game. That ball went 390 feet. This is 5th home run, 12th RBI this season. They're handing out souvenirs here today in Motor Yard. And now Roman Rhodes is like, yeah, give me one. Here you go, Mitchie, right down the middle. Oh, what a horrible nightmare. 8-0 in the 4th inning. The worst part is we got 5 more innings of punishment at the hands of the Michigan Moose, who are the better team this season.
That and Mitch Berry, who started out really well, is going to have his ERA is going to be crap for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's a 6.62 right now. Well, he's good at home.
Pitching or reliable.
All right, now we're going for the reliable choice. It is poor Reliable's turn to take a shot at this thing. He's known mostly for velocity. He's got really good accuracy as well and good junk. He's got a 4.96 ERA, a 1.38 WHIP, 37 Ks. He is well rested. Got that elite 4-figure. He mixes things up with a curveball and the changeup. So poor Reliable got an unenviable job of holding these Moose off the board. Hopefully the Ramblers get back in this. Swing and miss, strike 1. Roman Rhodes, tough out. Upfield fading back so they can get a good view of these home runs as they go. Number 20 winds up, tosses. 2 good pitches in a row there. Fouled back off the wall. Souvenir 0-2. This is the difference. If he could put them away, you know Boer's the man. Check, swing ball. Well, boy, that was close. I thought that was in there. 1-2 the count down to Roman Roads. Foul ball. Third base line just off the dugout. Still 1-2. We just can't get past them. Oh, another foul ball. 1-2 the count. Gonna run up the pitch count. Foul ball, first base line. Souvenir, folks. Here comes the next foul ball. Oh, it gets away from Max LeBlanc. 2-2-2. As on the ground, and Noah McLean is going to one-pump throw to first and finally end this horrible side beat.
Yeah, I mean, every home run we've given up in the last 4 games has come off of me. 5-0. I mean, the 8-0 as we go into the top of the 5th. Noah McLean 1 for 1. John Contreras 0 for 1. Strikeout. Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 1. Sancho Silvio 40 pitches. Noah McLean, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single.
I know. I think I've given up home runs. Noah McLean, shortstop, gonna start the long climb back up, and instead he hits a grounder to Fred Bobbitt. One pump throw to first, 1 pitch, 1 out.
John Contreras stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today.
Johnny.
Need a little liquid refreshment. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. That one's low and outside ball 2. 2-1. Going and miss. Strike 2. That evens the count. 2-2. That one's popped up in the center field. Hieronymus Jackson is there. He'll make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and then steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Well, Maxi LeBlanc 0 for 1, 333. And still yet to get a run, these Ramblers. That's on the ground. A diving Martinez makes a great play at first, tosses over, and DeSilvio who ends the side.
As we head into the bottom of the 5th, it is Moose 8, Ramblers nothing. Lionel Martinez 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Buck Swiner 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Nacho Chris 2 for 3. More reliable at 8 pitches. Lionel Martinez 1 for 2 with a single. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Ramblers are losing their season. The door closing. Moose up 8-0. Allen's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lionel Martinez, the first baseman.
Really?
Allen's high ball 2 is anticipated. Martinez knew he was going to throw that pitch. They know. I think the coach, our coach, is telling them what they're going to throw. I'm not sure. Somebody should tell them not to do that.
Right.
That's in there for a called strike. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Allen's popped up into right field. Repo Reeves is there. He'll make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and it steps Buck Swiner, the left fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Started the scoring for the Moose. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Perry Quaker got the RBI single in the first inning. He hit the 2-run home run in the second. First pitch to Swiner's in it for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's fouled off. Very quickly, Swiner's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. We're going to miss strike 3. Down goes Buck Swiner. Not so tough now, are you? Because you struck out the last 2 times you were up. Nacho Crisp, yes, shortstop. Locked in and fit. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. Reliable delivers. And that's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. For Reliable throwing his 18th pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a rip. That's going to be dropped into left field, into the corner. Swindle Heath is on the run. He's going to pick it up, make the throw into the shorts. Stop. No McLean. He'll relay it to second, but a clean single for Nacho Crisp. I mean, double for Nacho Crisp. So 1 out with 2 outs. Irene Fast stepping in. She's 2 for 3 with a triple and a single. Of course, Nacho Crisp is a distractor. First pitch to Irene Fast is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nacho Crisp at second. Irene Fast in the batter's box. She fouls that one off. And very quickly now she's behind in the count. 1-2. There's a roller. Oh, and no, McLean's going to get up on it, and he's going to make the throw, but not in time. So Irene Fast legs out an infield single. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. In steps Hieronymus Jackson, 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. He favors the outside pitch.
Ugh.
Or Reliable throwing his 24th pitch.
Ooh.
Shot into
See, Pete, it's not
straight
all
center
you.
field. I think that's out of the park, actually,
Wow.
out on the street. Hieronymus Jackson with a 3-run shot. That one traveled 485 feet. It's his 7th home run and his 18th RBI of the season, and this game is over, folks.
Don't you feel
Rambler
better now?
fans describe Perry Quaker, the designated, a 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and an RBI. Not really, but bottom of the 5th, it's Moose 11, Ramblers nothing. Not only are the Ramblers losing, but they're just getting blown out. They have they shouldn't even be on the same field with this team right now. That first pitch is in there for a called strike, strike one. Perry Quaker, the designated hitter, is up. He takes the second pitch for a called second strike. Very quickly, he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's a low ball 1. 1-2 now to Perry Quaker, the designated hitter. That one's high ball 2. And very quickly now, the count has evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. There's a shot, and that's going to get into right field, and Repo Reeves will pick it up and make the throw. So a single to right for Perry Quaker. And in steps Rip Fingers, the third baseman. He's 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, a walk, and 2 RBIs. He favors the low pitch. 2 outs, runner at first base, does not have a lot of speed. First shot, that's going to get into center field. It's going back to the track. Kid Paul's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it in as quickly as he can. And Noah McLean will relay it to Maximiliano LeBlanc behind home plate. But you got runners at the corners now with 2 outs. And in steps Fred Bobbitt. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. And bottom of the 5th. First pitch is fouled off. Strike 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Bobbitt takes that pitch for a called strike. Now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fred Bobbitt. There's a roller, and Noah McLean's going to pick that up and make the throw to first to retire the side. But they tack 3 more on, Tom. It's as we head into the top of the 6th. The Ramblers, no runs on 2 hits with an error. The Moose, 11 runs on 17 hits. Repo Reeves 0 for 1. Swindle Heath 0 for 2. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2. Sancho Silva at 47 pitches. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, is 10th, but Fitty's 0 for 1 today. Repo playing right field today. First pitch to Repo, high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's fouled off into the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Repo Reeves. That catches the inside corner for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sylvia throwing her 51st pitch. That one's popped up into center field. Hieronymus Jackson is there calling for it. I think he's made almost, I got to say, he's made about 75% of the outs. Swindle Heath stepping into the batter's box.
Yeah, he has. All right, well, Swindle. Oh, man, 11-0.
Oh.
Late swing, strike 1. No one the count. Strike 2, 0-2. Going for the 3-pitch strikeout. High and misses. Ball 1. One on the count. 55th pitch only by Sylvia.
No.
Oh, that swings at a horrible pitch. Oh.
That was more of a like a, what was it? What do we call it? Like a twitch or something. I inadvertently hit 2 outs, nobody on. There's a shot. Line drive to the left fielder. Swindle or whatever his name is. So for the 3rd out. Roman Rhodes, where am I? What am I doing? Bottom of the 6th, it's 11-0 Moose. Roman Rhodes 0 for 3. Lionel Martinez 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Buck Swiner 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 Ks. I'm sorry, folks. I am way off here. I think you could probably fry an egg on my forehead. This was not how I was hoping this game was going to go. But
the tense Bore Reliable lines up those first one there for strike 1 the count. Bottom of the 6th only. And it's 11-0. Moose. There's a hard liner to left center field. That's multiple bases. That's going to be Kid Paul's chasing that one down. We'll throw it into the cutoff and hold the runner up for a double, a leadoff double. Yeah, 1 out.
You gotta be freaking kidding me how horrible this is. This is just ridiculous.
I know, they're tagging us. We cannot stop them. We will not stop them. Lionel Martinez, the runner at second base, reaches up, fouls that back up here by us. Ball, win the count. That one misses low and in. Ball 1. We're even down to 1 apiece. Rising fastball misses outside. Ball's behind the count, 2-1. There's one on the ground to Murillo. Could have thrown him out at third. He should have thrown him out at third. I didn't know he was that slow. Missed opportunity at third base. You got 1 out now. Buck Swiner 1 for 3. A double play. Well, no, he can't get the double play. You got to run at third, so you got to be looking at home base. Buck Swiner, good power. Swings and misses, strike 1. Outfield's going to go deep. They don't want that outfield fly. That's what he's going for. Foul ball. There's his own dugout. 0-2. Boy, strikeout would be really timely here. Oh, rising fastball misses. We're now at 1-2 the count. 43rd pitch by Bo Reliable. And there's an infield single, and that's going to get another run. Kid Paul's going to throw that one in. It's 12 zip. They got a dozen.
Wow.
Yeah. Nacho Chris, 3 for 4. A double, 2 singles. Man of the hour. Tower of power. Checks in that first one, strike 1 with the count. Just locked in. Nacho. 12 to zip. A dozen. Boy, this is the absolute opposite we would have hoped for. Fouled out. We needed the offense. Didn't get it. Needed the defense. There we go. Strike 3 for out 2. Didn't get any defense.
Well, the pitching. I mean, the pitching. I mean, Mitch Berry was just he couldn't. I mean, we had to pull him in the third, I think it was. I mean, it just was that bad. He just,
Yeah.
And again, he was giving up long balls, so it's not even like, I mean, it's like, it would be one thing if it was.
Yeah. Irene Fast locked in, takes the first pitch for ball. 1-0 the count. Second pitch, curveball makes it for strike. Safety off now. 1 apiece. He locked in Irene Fast. Looking for a 7th home run. That one misses ball. 2-1 the count now. Just need 1 more out. 1 more to go. Foul ball, third baseline souvenir. A lot of happy fans here in Detroit today watching these Moose pummel the second place team, Texas Ramblers. There's one on the ground. That's going to be, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, okay, third out. I thought for a second. I thought for a second we didn't have it.
We're going into the top of the 7th. It's Moose 12, Ramblers nothing. Corbin here to 0 for 2 with strikeout. Kid Paul 0 for 2, and Marcus Murillo 1 for 2. Sancho Silvio at 56 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. She's got a 2-hitter, Tommy, going in. Corbin here to the designated hitter is tense, but Fitty's 0 for 2 today. Everybody on the team tense.
Yep. First pitch is strike
1.
0-1 the count. She's on fire. Foul back by us. 0-2, going for the 3-pitch K. This is low. Good eye. Good patience. 1-2 the count. Inside another ball. Now get that pitch count running up. 2 apiece. And it makes the outside corner for the strikeout.
Come on, man. Kid Paul, the center fielder, neutral and fit 0 for 2 today. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. I guess there's one saving grace. The game is going very quickly.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Kid Paul. There's a roller that's going to get into left field, so the Ramblers have earned their 3rd hit of the game in the top of the 7th. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Marcus Murillo.
Starting to come back.
Yep.
Marcus 1 for 2 with a single. Can't wait to get on that plane for Mexico. Runner at first base. First one misses low, ball 1-1 the count. Second pitch past the mound into center field. That's going to be 2 singles in a row, Pete.
Yeah, 2 on with 1 out. And in steps No McLean, the shortstop. He's neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a single. Like I say, Tom, we got a little bit of a rally going. Let's hopefully score a little bit of something here. Right now, it's just to keep from being shut out. There's a line drive to the second baseman. Flipped over the second base for the double play, and we're out of the inning. But the Ramblers pick up 2 more hits, Tom. We're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It's Moose 12, Ramblers nothing. Hieronymus Jackson 2 for 4 with 2 home runs. Perry Quaker 3 for 4 with a double, and Rip Dingers 3 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, is locked in, and Fitty's 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs today, Tommy.
Wow.
Favors the outside pitch. Bottom of the 7th.
No.
There's a shot.
Missed the mark.
Get into
Missed the mark and threw a home run.
right center field, and that's going out of the park. Hieronymus Jackson, if you make a mistake to him, he's going to make you pay. That one arced in at 417 feet. his 8th home run and 19th RBI of the season, and his 3rd one tonight. He's practically doubled his home run total for the year. Very quicker than designated hitter. He's 3 for 4, I think he said. 2 for 4, 3 for 4. Allen's fouled back. You can hear by the gasps that pitch was not going where he wanted it to.
He's missing all of his marks.
There's a roller to Noah McLean. He'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Contreras for the first out, 1 down. In steps Rip Dingers, the third baseman. He's 3 for 3 with a home run, 2 singles, a walk, and 2 RBIs. He favors the low pitch. The Moose are really going to get a kind of a boost out of this game. And there's a leap, but that's going to be over the shortstop's head into the gap between left
going to be a triple.
Center. Swindle Heath is just now getting to the ball.
Wow.
Again, there's that speed coming, that hurts us so much. So a triple. Fred Bobbitt stepping in the second baseman, 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. So 1 on with 1 out. Bobbitt, the second baseman, in the batter's box. Runner at third base. There's a roller. Oh, and that's going to get
safe. Everybody's
people
safe.
Are going to score, and everybody's going to be safe. So as a hot smash back to Bohr Reliable, he couldn't field it cleanly, and the runner was able to reach base safely, and the runner from third was able to score. So it's 14-0 now.
Wow.
And the Moose have put 2 more on here in the bottom of the 7th. Roman Rhodes in the batter's box takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Roman Rhodes, the catcher, known as the tough out. There's a roller, and that's going to get past Marcus Murillo into center field. And another single. So runners at first and second with 1 out. And in steps Lionel Martinez, the first baseman. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Bohr Reliable is now rattled.
Well, he's going to stay in, though. I'm taking him out.
Is he?
Yeah. What are they going to save runs?
First pitch to Martinez outside. No, it catches the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1.
Why tire out somebody else who's not responsible for this mess?
The next pitch is in there for called second strike. And very quickly, Lionel Martinez is in the hole 0-2. That one's fouled off out of play. He'll get another pitch. Reliable throwing his 62nd pitch. There's a shot, and that's going to be over the head of the lifting Lionel Martinez, and Repo Reeves will pick it up and throw it in. Another double into the corner in right field. So runners at second and third with 1 out. Another run scores. Buck Swiner, the left fielder, is 2 for 4 with a home run, a single.
He jumped, and it still made it over his head. He faked a jump.
Yeah, well, he did. It didn't seem to me like he got. I did get him to jump, which is what I wanted. It didn't seem like he got a very good lift off of the ground. Oh, misplayed it. It's going to be a triple. Freaking A, man! Come on. First of all, I didn't think he was going to get there. He was running so slow, and then he finally gets there, and I was out of position. Yeah.
Cats on
2 more run scores, folks. Take a minute. Just stop for a minute, because I got to gather myself.
You ready?
It is the bottom of the 7th. There is 1 out. There are runners at first and third. They have scored 2 more runs, making it 16-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Bohr Reliable is pitching to Nacho Crisp, the shortstop. It is 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's lifted into left field. Swindle Heath is there. He's going to make the catch. They're going to tag up. And he's going to score from third base, making it 17-0. Jeez, oh, Pete, this is just holy. So 2 outs, runner at first base. Irene Fast stepping into the batter's box. She's a first pitch prayer. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. Wow. Yeah. Bohr Reliable just sucking wind right now. First pitch over the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot that's going to be into, and Swindle Heath almost missed it. A hard line drive into left field, single. Hieronymus Jackson has already been up this inning and hit a home run, so let's see what he does here. 3 for 5 with 3 home runs.
I think we got to
runners at first and second with 2 outs. Hieronymus Jackson, who is
what inning is
3
it?
for 4, the bottom of the 7th. And they're not going to hit in the 9th, unless we score like 18 runs.
Yeah.
Now pitching.
Or Reliable's going to
Donnie
take a
Bauer.
seat, and Donnie Bowers is going to come in. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 6.11 ERA, a 1.70 WHIP, 18 strikeouts. He's known as a pick officer. He's pretty well rested. He's got a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So Donnie Bowers facing off against Hieronymus Jackson, who again early in the there's a roller that's going to be on the ground though, and that's going to get into right field, and they're going to throw the ball in. But bases are now loaded with 2 outs. Perry Quaker, the designated hitter, stepping in. He's 3 for 5 with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. He's known as a clutch player. +5 to all skills when the pressure is high. The effect is doubled when pressure is extreme. There's low pressure. This game is like no pressure right now. First pitch is fouled off, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases juiced in the bottom of the 7th. Allen's high and catches the outside corner for a called second strike very quickly. Perry Quaker now in the hole, 0-2. That's strike 3. Quaker never even offered at it. Wow, with the bases loaded, he didn't even swing. But they have another 5 spot, Tommy. We're going to head into the top of the 8th. It is 17-0 Moose. John Contreras 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 2. And Repo Reeves 0 for 2. Sanchez Silvio at 67 pitches with 2 hits, I think. 4 hits. John Contreras, the first baseman, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Down, check swing, strike 1 and 1 the count. Second pitch, side ball 1 piece now. And Sanchez Silvio's going to go whole game strike 2. She's going to get him right here. Swinging at strike 3.
I should have pulled him. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, he's 0 for 2 today, favors the low pitch. At this point, we should just be pulling everybody, you know? Just like... First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's ripped foul into the stands. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now he's behind in the count, 1-2. There's a roller to the third baseman, Dingers. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Martinez for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and then steps Repo Reeves.
All right, Repo, 0 for 2. Tense, of course.
Repo?
Looking at a substitution.
Now batting.
Gonna bring in Kaylee Lancaster. Is gonna pitch hit. Kaylee's a good contact hitter, big hat. 338 of the season, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. The only guy who hasn't let us down tonight. Volatile. First pitch. It's a liner out in the center field. That's gonna be a caught.
Dag nabbit.
Jackson for the 3rd out.
Oh, well, he gave it a ride. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It is Moose 17, Ramblers nothing. Rip Dingers 4 for 4 with a home run, a triple, and a walk. Fred Bobbitt 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 strikeouts. Roman Rhodes 2 for 5 with a double. Wow, those stats are psycho. This is nuts.
Look at this. 4 for 4. Good luck, sir. Good luck to you, Donnie Bowers. On his 5th pitch, Donnie Bowers. First pitch, never strike. 0 on the count. Hey, Donnie not afraid. Although he should be. Number 27 winds up, tosses. Foul ball, first base line. That's going to fade back into the stands. Gentle souvenir. 0-2. Got him in a hole. Come on, drop Rip Dingers. Drop him. A lot of Dingers jerseys in the stands. That one misses outside ball 1-1-2. The count 17-0 Moose here. Swinging him in strike 3. Donnie Bowers is the one high point of the game for these guys over here. All right, now it is Fred Bobbitt, the contact hitter, fair power, sprinter if he gets on. Donnie Bowers pick off the serve if he gets on. Change up in there for strike. 0 the count. Frederick Bobbitt, the first. Fouls that one first base line. Infield's gonna go guard the lines. 0-2. There's one on the ground. Hey, he's close to the line, but that's a foul ball. Still, ought for 2. To wind up the throw. There's one in the left center field. Swindle Heath runs up, makes that grab for the second out.
Yep.
Roman Rhodes, 2 for 5, double and a single, tough out. Boy, I can't wait to see these stats at the end of the game. Big power hitter. Yeah, sure. The Michigan Moose, who own us this evening. They went from a big beating. No, they went from a close win to a monstrous flogging fouled back off the net, 1 apiece. 15th pitch by Donnie Bowers. And the bottom of the 8th coming right here. Low and away misses. Ball 2. 2-1 now. Low pressure situation here in Detroit, Michigan. Checks on that one high and inside. 3-1 now. You got a hitter's pitch to the catcher. And it's a hard liner in the center field going back. Kid Paul makes that grab. Close.
That was one of only 2 innings where they didn't score. We're going into the top of the 9th. Ramblers, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. The Moose, 17 runs, 27 hits. Swindle Heath 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3. And Corbin Hirta 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's at 0 for 3 today. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. Sancho Silvio going to get a call game here. A line drive to the first baseman Martinez. He'll make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and then steps Spray Bellamy.
Wow.
Yeah, Silvio's going to get the called game here.
Yep. Well, that's the least of things. The first one in for strike, 1 the count. Spray Bellamy. Second one in, misses ball 1. We don't 1 apiece. Top of the 9th. It's a 17-run game. There's second strike, 1 and 2. She's gonna get another K. Swing with strike 3. Gets another. How many Ks does she have today?
I don't know. Corbin Yurta, the designated hitter, is tense but fit. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 outs, nobody on. Come on, Corbin. Let's do something. Let's score something here before we get out of here. That's low. But strike 1. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's in there for called second now. He's behind the count 1 and 2. There's a roller to the shortstop. He'll pick it up and end this godforsaken game. The Ramblers lose, and I hate to say this, but they showed they don't belong in the postseason this year. Just do not.
Yeah. Yeah, well, unless there's a massive, massive turnaround, this slide is turned into this. This was a big road stretch, and yeah, they did not rise to the occasion. The Moose get the first run in the first. They tack on 2 more in the second. They see we're not going to do anything, so they slam us with 5 more in the 4th. They say still nothing. 3 more in the 5th. 1 more in the 6th. Still nothing. All right, then they just pound us. 5 more in the 7th. That's it. the Ramblers get no runs on 4 hits with an error, which I don't even know what that was.
It was when I instead of going to first, I went to second.
Oh.
I know McLean didn't catch the ball.
And then the Moose go 17 runs for 27 hits. No errors. Hitting, Swindle Heath gets nothing for 4, 1 strikeout. Spray Bellamy, nothing for 4, 1 strikeout. Corbin Huerta, best them both, nothing for 4, 2 strikeouts. Kid Paul goes 1 for 3. He's one of our highlights, 1 for 3. Marcus Murillo has a good game. He goes 2 for 3, the standout. Noah McLean goes 1 for 3, has a good game. John Contreras 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Maximiliano Blanco 0 for 3. Reaper Reeves 0 for 2. Haley Lancaster comes in to sub, goes 0 for 1.
Yeah, and for the Moose, sit back and relax, Tommy. It's going to take a bit.
Everyone scored a run.
Yeah, everybody got a hit, too. Nobody.
Everyone got a run.
Nacho Crisp goes 3 for 5. He scored 2 runs. Picks up an RBI, did strike out once. Irene Fast goes 4 for 6. She scored 2 runs. Hieronymus Jackson, of course, goes 4 for 6. Scores 3 runs. Hits 3 home runs. Picks up 6 RBIs on the day. And look, he's hitting 297. We got guys hitting 400 who went 0 for the day.
Yeah.
Perry Quaker. Is it Perry or Percy? I can't remember. Perry Quaker. Perry Quaker goes 3 for 6. He scored a run and racked up an RBI. He also struck out once. Rip Dingers goes 4 for 5. Scores 2 runs. Hits a home run. Picks up 2 RBIs. He walked once and he struck out once. Fred Bobbitt goes 2 for 6. Scored 2 runs. Hits a home run. Picks up 2 RBIs. Struck out twice himself. Roman Rhodes goes 2 for 6 with scores 2 runs. Lionel Martinez goes 2 for 5, scores 2 runs. He picks up an RBI and struck out once. And then Swiner goes 3 for 5, picks up scores a run, hits a home run, picks up 4 RBIs, and struck out twice. And wow,
Yeah.
he's no beat.
Pitching, Mitch Berry gets the loss, earns that loss, goes 3 2/3 innings, gives up 12 hits, 8 earned runs, walks a batter, gets 4 strikeouts somehow, gives up 4 home runs. His ERA jumps up to a 6.62. He's now 1-1 of the season. More Reliable comes in to try and save things and messes it up even worse. He throws 3 innings, gives up 14 hits, 9 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 4 home runs. His ERA is at a 6.81. He's 2-3-3 of the season. I mean, when you come in after that Mitch Berry performance, you couldn't expect the next guy would do even worse. And then Donnie Bowers finally comes in and shows us what it's like to pitch. He throws an inning and a third, gives up just 1 hit, gets 2 Ks. His ERA is down to 5.68 now. He's 1-1 of the season. We should have started him.
Yeah, that would be that probably would have been the way to go. Over there for the Moose, Sancha Silvio. She gets the win. She gets the called game. She went all 9 innings. Only gave up 4 hits. That's all the Ramblers could muster against her was 4 measly hits, and not together. It wasn't. None of them were. It wasn't like we were threatening.
Yeah.
I guess there was 1 inning where it seemed like we might get something going, but double play and then we were out of it. So she also racked up 6 strikeouts. She cuts her ERA down to 3.6, and she improves her record to 2 wins and 1 loss. And like I say, Mitch Berry has doubled his ERA. He was he's down in the 3, and now he's up to 6. 3 stars of the game. Obviously, there's no Ramblers; they don't deserve it. But the first star of the game, good old number 23, the B+ ranked center fielder Hieronymus Jackson. 4 for 6 with 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, and scored 3 runs. He also, we were talking about it early in the game, really kind of accounted for 75% of the putouts.
Yeah.
They all got fly balls to Hieronymus Jackson.
Yeah. Rip Dinger's number 90, the shortstop gets B rank, gets his second star. He goes 4 for 5 with a home run, a triple, 2 RBIs and 2 runs. That's a first star performance.
Yeah, and then the third star of the game, not last by any stretch, but the third star of the game, there she is, the lady of the hour, the B+ ranked starting pitcher, Sancha Silvio. Goes 9 innings, gives up 4 hits and racks up 6 strikeouts. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 2 hits, 5 strikeouts for a contribution of 50%. Pete J with 2 hits and 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 50%.
There you go. Well, post-game show, I think we're going to save it. I think we got a flight to Mexico, Pete. If you don't mind, we could just do all that stuff on the flight. We may have to look at.
That's fine. I don't know how coherent I'm going to be on this one.
Manager moment. Let's see. Okay, we have to make someone work harder for something. We're gonna say we're just gonna make up so that don't pay attention to what it says. It's stupid. So who's gonna work harder? Is it gonna be the 99 loyalty or the 64? I think we gotta take down Marcus, right?
Yeah.
He's just too happy to be here, and he shouldn't be because this team sucks. All right. So yeah, we won't keep it too much longer, folks. We'll get this horrible taste out of our mouth. This took an hour and 8 minutes to lose 17 zip. That wasn't our worst line. We got beat 18 at one point, didn't we?
I'm not sure, but that one was pretty bad.
Oh no, that is our biggest slot. We gave up the next biggest. We have several double digits. We had a 16 run game that we gave up against it. Yeah, this was our biggest. 17 runs, and it was a 17 run differential. So that's a thing.
Yeah, we got some news too. Did you want to?
Oh yeah, well let's do that on a flight because we have time for that.
Okay.
All right, so all right, folks, we will catch you down in Mexico. Ciudad de Colores. There's a little bright spot there. Maybe we'll get some hunting while we're done down there. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.